Tip number 115 from the book 501 Contractor Tips. Writing help wanted ads. Keep these ads as short as possible. Put them in the most popular papers, magazines that you can in your local area. And again, you don't need to go too far. The last thing you want to do is hire someone who lives 2 hours away. And again, if this is all that you have, this is the labor pool that you're working from, you're going to have to deal with it. But if you can hire someone who lives local, you're going to be better off. Make sure that you state everything in the ad clearly. For example, if a driver's license is required, put that in the ad. Put the hourly wage you're willing to pay. You know, if you're hiring laborers who don't need any experience, make sure that you say laborers, you know, wanted, no experience necessary, experience required for carpenters, plumbers, whatever, 4 years experience, 5 years, 10 years, 2 years, whatever. And then list how much these people are going to get paid. You know, and don't forget, you're going to wind up with a certain amount of people who tell you they can do the job. Yeah, well, I'm an experienced carpenter. I make $55 an hour. And you find out that they're a laborer, you know. And actually something I used to do to get around that was I would tell people that, you know what, my pay, if they were getting hired as journeyman carpenters, I'd tell them I only pay $12 an hour. If you're worth it, automatically put you up to $20, $25 an hour. But it bothered me in the beginning to pay someone $25 an hour, find out they were only worth $5 an hour, and yet they had already worked 5 hours, and they're demanding their money. You know, and this you better pay it if this is what you agreed to. So list everything you possibly can in the ad and keep it as short as possible so that it won't cost you a small fortune. So hiring people in the newspapers can provide you with a lot of people that are not qualified. Trust me, I used to run an ad in the city of San Diego, and I probably got 40 phone calls a week, and I would imagine maybe 1 out of every 100 was qualified to be kind of the middle of the road construction worker. And none of them, I never found any of them. I shouldn't say that, that's wrong. I found one guy who was qualified, and this guy basically stumbled across the ad. He was reading it looking for something else, found out that the job was about 2 miles away from his house, and he figured out, what the heck, I'll work on my house, because he bought this house as a rental and lived somewhere else. But he figured, hey, I can work during the day on this job 8 hours a day and then go work on my house I'm trying to fix up to rent. And it worked out great for both of us, you know, until, of course, he didn't need his job anymore. Then I had to find somebody to replace him, which, again, that is something, it's hard to replace someone who's qualified. And you probably know that watching this video. If you don't, then you will. Trust me on that. So that's it for putting an ad in the paper. Keep the ad short. Be specific. And state everything you can possibly think of that is needed in the ad so that you don't have people calling you and asking you for more information or getting the wrong opinion. You know, if you just put in construction workers wanted, you're going to get plumbers, electricians, you name it. If you need carpenters, specify carpenters. You need plumbers, specify plumbers. You need a plumber who knows how to run gas pipe, specify this.